Hi everyone, welcome to 4K Rare Coins. Today, we're revealing the top 5 Jefferson Nickel Error Coins that could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Some of these rare coins look normal, but hidden mistakes make them extremely valuable. You might already have one in your pocket or drawer without knowing it. Watch closely, because missing this could be a big mistake. Don't blink, because these rare nickels are incredible. Let's dive in and discover which Jefferson nickels are truly priceless. What if I told you that the nickels jingling in your pocket change might actually be hidden treasure, not just worth 5e, but hundreds, thousands, or even tens of thousands of dollars? That's right, 2,000 for P. Jefferson nickels, especially rare varieties, and mint errors, are some of the most exciting coins you can still find in circulation today. In this video, we're going deep into rare key dates, mysterious mint errors, and hidden Jefferson nickel treasures that can make ordinary change shockingly valuable. Whether you're a beginner coin hunter or a seasoned collector, prepare to learn what to look for and how to spot coins that could pay off big. In 2004, the U.S. Mint released special Jefferson nickels as part of the Westward Journey Nickel series, celebrating the Lewis and Clark Expedition 1804 to 1806. Unlike regular nickels that show Monticello on the back, these coins use commemorative designs, piece metal reverse, symbolizing diplomacy with Native Americans. Keelboat reverse, depicting the expedition's riverboat. These designs were struck at 3 mints, Philadelphia No Mint Mark P, Denver D, and San Francisco S for proofs, resulting in 6 distinct 2,000 for nickel types. Even though millions were minted, most circulated coins are worth only face value. But when rare errors or high grades show up, that's when the magic happens. At first glance, a 2,000 for nickel looks ordinary, but mint errors happen when something goes wrong during production. These include MIS strikes, doubling, off-center blows, and other anomalies. Because these mistakes were unintentional and rare, collectors pay huge premiums for them. Here's what makes them exciting: they can still turn up in change you carry today. Some errors are documented, but extremely scarce. Most coins are ordinary, but the few rare ones can be worth hundreds to thousands of dollars. Even without errors, top-graded specimens in near-perfect condition are very scarce. Auction record, around $4,230 plus for a 200 for P-piece metal in MS68. A classic error variety where letters and numbers appear doubled, especially 2004 and Liberty. Example sold, over $395 for a well-graded doubled die specimen. This error happens when the coin wasn't fully constrained by the color during striking, causing metal to spread and create a wide, unusual rim appearance. Value in MS65, often hundreds of dollars. When the coin blank isn't centered under the dies, part of the design is missing. Examples, upwards of $500, $1,000 depending on percent, grade, and appeal. Improper heating or planchette issues can create unusual copper or mixed tone colors on what should be a standard nickel surface. Collectors, these can range from high tens to multiple hundreds. While not specific to 200 for P, some extraordinary Jefferson errors have made headlines and huge auction results, proving that anything is possible when digging through coins. For example, there's a known 200 for D Wisconsin quarter, Jefferson Nickel Mule Error, where the obverse of a quarter is paired with the reverse of a nickel. One specimen reportedly sold for around $70,000 plus at auction. Here's your quick checklist every time you check a nickel. Check for missing portions of design off-center. Doubling on 2004, Liberty, or In God We Trust, odd shapes or rims. Details like these often indicate an error, and errors can add serious value. Nickels should be silvery gray. If you see weird copper tones or strange textures, that can be a clue to a planchette or annealing error. If your coin looks unusual or high grade, consider sending it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC. This can prove authenticity and dramatically increase market value. The 1942 Jefferson 5-cent nickel is one of the most important and collectible coins in U.S. numismatics because it marks a major transition year in American coinage. In 1942, the United States shifted from standard nickel composition to a wartime silver alloy, making this year especially popular with coin collectors, error hunters, and coin investors. During World War II, nickel metal was urgently needed for military production. As a result, the U.S. Mint changed the composition of the 5-cent coin late in 1942. This created two distinct types of 1942 nickels, making the year highly desirable for collectors. Early 1942 nickels, standard copper-nickel composition. Late 1942 nickels were nickels, 35% silver, 56% copper, 9% manganese. This transition makes 1942 one of the most interesting years in Jefferson nickel collecting. Portrait of Thomas Jefferson, inscriptions, In God We Trust, Liberty, 1942, 5 cents, and United States of America. Mint mark location varies by type, where nickels are identified by a large mint mark P, D, or S above Monticello, while early 1942 nickels have no mint mark above the building. 1940 to no mint mark, approximately 49 million. 19 for to D early, approximately 13.9 million. 19 for to P war nickel, approximately 57.9 million. 19 for to D war nickel, approximately 13.9 million. 19 for 2S war nickel, approximately 32.9 million. The Denver Mint issues are especially popular due to lower mintage. Values depend heavily on composition, condition, and strike quality. Circulated, 10 cents out 50 cents, uncirculated, $1, $5. Circulated, $1.25 to $1.50, uncirculated, $5 at $25, high grade MS67 plus, $200, $1,500 plus. Silver content alone gives worn nickels intrinsic value even in worn condition. Error varieties dramatically increase value and are highly sought after. 1942, 1941 overdate, one of the most famous Jefferson nickel errors. Doubling on Liberty or date, $300, $1,000 plus peeling, or cracked metal. Struck on incorrect metal blanks. Certified error nickels often sell for hundreds to thousands of dollars at major coin shows and auctions. 1940 to D full steps, extremely rare. MS67 plus FS examples, to $1,000, $10,000 plus. Collectors pay large premiums for sharp, fully struck coins. Check for a large mint mark above Monticello. Determine if the coin is silver or nickel. Inspect Monticello's steps carefully. Look for doubling on letters and numbers. Examine the surface for cracks, peeling, or misalignment. Never clean the coin. Cleaning destroys collector value. What if the next life-changing treasure is already in your pocket? Believe it or not, some of the most valuable U.S. coins aren't ancient gold pieces locked in museums. They're nickels still circulating today. Among them, the 2004 P. Jefferson nickel honoring the 1803 Louisiana purchase stands out as a modern classic that collectors actively hunt for. While most are worth just 5 cents, the right example with rare errors or exceptional condition can be worth hundreds, thousands, and in the broader world of rare nickels, even legendary, million-dollar levels for extreme rarities. Let's break down why this coin matters, what makes it special, and how to spot a valuable one. The Louisiana Purchase of 1803 was one of the boldest moves ever made by the United States. Under President Thomas Jefferson, America purchased over 828,000 square miles of land from France for $15 million, doubling the nation's size overnight and opening the door to westward expansion. To honor this historic moment, the U.S. Mint launched the Westward Journey Nickel Series in 2004 and 2005. The 2004 P. Louisiana Purchase nickel was the first coin in that series, marking the beginning of a major design change after decades of the classic Monticello reverse. Design details, what to look for. Obverse front, portrait of Thomas Jefferson. Inscription, In God We Trust, date, 2004, classic pre-2005 Jefferson design. Reverse back, Louisiana Purchase E-piece metal, two hands clasped in peace. A peace pipe and tomahawk cross beneath. Inscription, Louisiana Purchase. Date, 1803, United States of America, and E pluribus unum. This design symbolizes diplomacy, exploration, and the beginning of America's westward journey. Mint information, Mint, Philadelphia P. Composition, 75% copper, 25% nickel, weight, 5 grams. Diameter, 21.2 millimeters, edge, plain, mintage, over 416 million. With such a high mintage, most circulated coins are common, but rarity doesn't come from quantity alone. The secret to valuable nickels lies in condition and errors. While millions were struck, only a tiny fraction survived in near-perfect condition, and even fewer were minted with dramatic mistakes. Collectors pay premiums for exceptional mint state grades. Mint errors created during production, eye-appealing and unusual examples. That's why modern nickels, especially transitional designs like this one, are still exciting to search for. The most valuable 2004p Louisiana Purchase nickels. High-grade mint state coins, coins graded MS67 or higher, are extremely rare. MS67, $50, $150. MS68, $1,000 for $1,000 plus at auction. These values come purely from perfection: sharp strike, full luster, and zero wear. Rare mint errors, the real hidden treasure. This is where ordinary change turns extraordinary. Off-center strikes, $300, $1,000 plus. Broad-struck nickels, missing or distorted rims. Double die errors, doubling onto 1004, Liberty, or lettering. Die cracks and cuds, raised metal blobs or cracks. Annealing errors, strange copper or rainbow coloration. Strong, dramatic errors can easily bring hundreds or even thousands of dollars, especially when certified. Rare Monticello nickels and the $1 million dream. While the 2004p Louisiana Purchase nickel itself hasn't reached $1 million prices, the Jefferson Nickel series absolutely has. Legendary rarities like the 1942D over horizontal D, 1939D reverse of 1940, and other extreme errors have sold for six-figure sums, proving that nickels can be serious money. That's why collectors say, today's pocket change could be tomorrow's treasure. The 2005p Jefferson Nickel Ocean in View, oh, the joy! Is part of the second year of the Westward Journey Nickel Series, a historic redesign program issued by the U.S. Mint to commemorate the Lewis and Clark expedition. This specific coin honors the moment in November 1805 when the expedition finally reached the Pacific Ocean after an exhausting journey across the continent. The phrase "ocean in view," oh, the joy, comes directly from William Clark's journal, written when the Corps of Discovery first sighted the Pacific Ocean near present-day Oregon. That moment confirmed the success of President Thomas Jefferson's vision following the Louisiana Purchase of 1803, proving the United States could expand westward to the sea. This coin symbolizes perseverance, discovery, and the fulfillment of one of the most important exploration missions in American history. Design details. Obverse front features Thomas Jefferson, redesigned in 2005. Portrait based on a historic bust by Jean-Antoine Houdon. Inscription: "In God We Trust." Date: 2005. Designer: Joe Fitzgerald. This obverse marked the first major change to Jefferson's portrait since 1938, making it highly significant to collectors. Reverse back depicts the Pacific coastline. Inscription: "Ocean in View, oh the joy." Date: 1805. United States of America and E pluribus unum. The reverse captures the emotion and triumph of the expedition's success rather than a building or symbolic object. Mint specifications: Mint, Philadelphia P. Composition: 75% copper, 25% nickel, weight, 5.0 grams. Diameter, 21.2 millimeters. Edge, plain. Mintage, approximately 441 million coins. Because of the high mintage, most circulated examples are common, but condition and mint errors create scarcity. Why this nickel is important: this coin represents the end of the Lewis and Clark expedition. A permanent design break from Monticello. One of the most artistic modern nickel reverses. A transitional era in U.S. coinage. Collectors appreciate this nickel for both its historical storytelling and its place in modern coin design evolution. Value in circulation. Most circulated 2005p Ocean in View nickels are worth face value $5. Uncirculated examples typically sell for 30 cents to $1, depending on condition. High-grade certified coins bring significantly more. MS66, $10 $25, MS67, $75 to $100, MS68, $1,000, very rare. Coins graded at the highest levels are scarce due to weak strikes and bag marks common in modern nickels. Valuable error varieties. Mint errors are where collector value increases dramatically, off-center strikes to $100, $1,000 plus, depending on percentage. Broad-struck errors, distorted rims, and expanded plankets. Double die obverse, doubling on Liberty, date, or Jefferson's profile. Die cracks and cuds, raised metal lines, or blobs. Improper annealing errors, unusual copper or dark coloration. Strong, visually dramatic errors can sell for hundreds to thousands of dollars, especially when professionally graded. How to identify a valuable example? Inspect the reverse lettering for clarity and alignment. Look for doubling with magnification. Check rims for irregular shape or thickness. Examine surface color and texture. Evaluate overall sharpness and luster. Coins with unusual features should never be cleaned, as cleaning significantly reduces value. The 1940 for Jefferson 5-cent nickel is one of the most important coins in U.S. numismatics due to its wartime composition, historical significance, and valuable error varieties. Struck during World War II, this coin stands out from standard Jefferson nickels and remains highly desirable among collectors, coin hunters, and investors. In 1944, nickel metal was critical for the war effort to conserve resources. The U.S. Mint changed the composition of the 5-cent coin from the standard copper-nickel alloy to a 35% silver, 56% copper, and 9% manganese blend. These coins are known as World War II silver nickels. To distinguish them from regular issues, all 1940 for nickels feature a large mint mark above Monticello on the reverse, the only time in U.S. history that mint marks appeared in that position on nickels. Design features: obverse, portrait of Thomas Jefferson. Inscriptions: In God We Trust, Liberty, and 1944. Reverse, Monticello. 5 cents and United States of America. Large mint mark P, D, or S above Monticello. Mintages: 19 for P, approximately 119 million. 19 for D, approximately 32 million. 19 for 4S, approximately 21 million. Lower mintages, especially from Denver and San Francisco, increase collector interest. Value range: even in worn condition, 1940 for nickels are worth more than face value due to their silver content. Circulated: $1.25 to dollars. Uncirculated MS63 MS65, $5 at $20. High-grade MS67 plus, $150, $1,000 plus. Proof-like and fully struck examples command premiums at coin shows and auctions. Most valuable error nickels, 1944. Error coins are where significant money is made in nickel collecting. 1944, 1943 overdate, rare and highly sought after. Double die obverse, doubling visible on Liberty and date. Off-center strikes, $200, $1,000 depending on severity. Lamination errors, peeling metal caused by faulty alloy mixing. Die cracks and cuds, raised metal from damaged dies. Certified error nickels can sell for hundreds or thousands of dollars, making them popular with treasure hunters and error collectors. Most valuable auction sales: 19 for 4 DMS68 full steps, over $3,000, 1944 PMS67 plus full steps, $1,500 plus. Major off-center error, to $1,000 plus. The full steps FS designation showing complete steps on Monticello is a major value driver for Jefferson nickels. How to identify a valuable 1940 for nickel? Confirm silver composition, non-magnetic, slightly lighter tone. Look for the large mint mark above Monticello. Examine Monticello's steps for clarity. Inspect lettering and date for doubling. Check edges and surfaces for cracks or missing metal. Never clean the coin. Cleaning destroys collector value. Collector and investment appeal. The 1940 for Jefferson nickel is popular among rare coin collectors, error coin specialists, silver stackers, coin investors, coin show dealers. Its combination of silver content, historical importance, and error potential makes it a reliable long-term collectible.